Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of April 13th to April 19th. Somerset School Committee member Victor Machado said at last week's meeting that the Somerset Middle School Building Committee will not be asking the selectmen for another $9.9 million for the project. There had been some speculation in the community that the committee was going to do that, and it became an election issue. But based on the most recent bids and designs for the project, Machado said most of the plans for the middle school will be able to be built with the money that has been approved for the $85 million project, $52 million of which will come from the town. Machado said that there may be a field or two that the committee will have to request more money for, but if that happens, he said the committee would go to town meeting to request the money. Some people have said that they didn't think it would be right for the selectmen to approve another $9 million for the project after town meeting voters rejected that amount. The Somerset Water Department has purchased what is the department's first electric vehicle. Somerset Water and Sewer Superintendent Paul Sylvia said the Chevrolet Bolt costs $36,000 and was paid for with grant money left over from the solar power project recently done at the water department. He said the department has a charging station for the vehicle. Water and Sewer Commissioner Joseph Bednarek said the national average on saving money by going from a gas-powered vehicle to an electrical vehicle is 50 to 60%. During a budget discussion on Wednesday night at the Selectmen's meeting, Chair Jamison Souza said he wanted to put in positions for a town planner and a grant writer. Souza feels those positions can help provide more new growth in order to expand the town's tax base so that residents will not have to pay as much in taxes. Selectman Jacob Vaught and Alan Smith said that the board should look at asking voters to approve the position at the fall special town meeting so that a job description can be written, the town can look at if there is a need for those positions, and to educate the voters about them. Somerset has had a town planner in the past, but selectmen said they did not renew the contract because the town needed to save the money. In sports, Somerset runner James Shaves ran the Boston Marathon in 3 hours, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds on Monday. Shaves has run the Boston Marathon 4 times, and he said that was his best time in the world-famous race. He said the weather played a big factor in him being able to have such a good time. At the South Coast Conference Girls Outdoor Track and Field Relays last Saturday, the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School 4x400 meters relay race team took first place. The team of Mia Gentile, Ella Vaught, Ashlyn Durand, and Ashley O'Donovan combined for a time of 4 minutes and 36 seconds to win the 4x400 meters relay race against the other teams in the SCC. Gentile ran the first 400 meters of the race in 67.6 seconds. Vaught ran the next 400 meters in 69.6 seconds. Durand ran the third leg of the relay in 72.5 seconds. And O'Donovan, the anchor of the team, finished the race in 66.3 seconds. Hayden Teasdale made his varsity debut for the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School baseball team earlier this week, and in just a few innings, Teasdale had a big impact on the outcome of the game. He came in during some pressure situations for the Blue Raiders. In the bottom of the 6th inning, with runners on second base and third base and the game tied at 2, Teasdale lifted a fly ball to center field that was caught but was deep enough to allow SBRHS cleanup hitter Luke Thornton to tag up at third base and score. In a game where runs were not easy to come by, that was a big run batted in by Teasdale. It gave the Blue Raiders a 3-2 lead, which ended up being the final score of the game, so Teasdale had the game-winning RBI. He also made a couple of good plays with his glove at first base in the top of the 7th inning to preserve the win. Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Weekly Wrap Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.